How's it going, everyone? Got quite a lot to talk about in this video. PlayStation has confirmed a major update coming to their platform here later this year. We'll talk about that. One game that has been a standout coming out of the Summer Game Fest and all of the reveals and whatnot is Beast of Reincarnation, coming from Game Freak, and I didn't really understand and comprehend when the trailer was airing just how big this game was gonna be. It wasn't until the following day that I got a ton of messages from people that aren't super into video games, and whenever a game hits that threshold of my more casual friends that they're into video games but they're not following everything, are hitting me up about a certain game, then I know, okay, there's something here. And Beast of Reincarnation, I totally noticed there's something here, and I think the way that this game is going to be promoted and it's going to be on the headlines, I don't even think Game Freak themselves are going to promote it this way, but we'll talk about it. It looks really good. It's another action Souls-like, which I just feel like we have a lot of those, but the game from a visual standpoint looks excellent. We'll talk all about that, and I do want to give a shout to another game. This one going a little bit under the radar. Not a lot of you guys probably know about it. It's called Tokyo Underground Killer, and it will be coming to PlayStation 5 alongside its PC release later this year. More on that at the end of this video, but the official PlayStation Twitter account noted, want to pair your DualSense controller to multiple devices at once. An update planned for later this year enhances pairing functionality. Stay tuned for more details. So this will bring it in line with how Xbox controllers are handled, which is great because PlayStation is moving more so into PC gaming, and you know, you want to sell more accessories, you want to sell more of these, make it in line with what is offered and just make it a better experience altogether. I think the DualSense controller is phenomenal. I know I'm a PlayStation guy. I prefer their games, at least, you know, when they put out games. I prefer their platform, their UI. I've always preferred the Xbox controller over the PlayStation controller for eons and eons, and I think the DualSense controller is great. I really like a lot of aspects to it. I still feel like the Xbox controller is more comfortable in my hands, but that might just be a me thing. I've talked to people that prefer the PS controller, the Xbox controller. Like, controller preference is one of the most subjective elements in gaming that I think I've come across, but nonetheless, a lot of people like the DualSense controller, and I like the DualSense controller a lot as well. Haptic feedback, all that good stuff. It's great, and good to see it getting more in line and getting better and better with functionality across more pairing options. So that's quite nice. An update will be coming later this year. All right, let's talk a little bit about Beast of Reincarnation. The reveal trailer dropped, and when I was watching the reveal trailer, when it came on, I was like, oh my god, here we go, another Souls-like action title. Now, the game looks slick, the game visually looks gorgeous, but again, I'm kind of fatigued from this, and people will say, bro, you talk up every JRPG under the sun, but you're fatigued of action Souls-likes? Yes, it's not my cup of tea. You know, I do prefer the easy modes these days. Thank you, Lies of P. That stuff totally up my alley, but you know, the game does look really good, and I was just like, okay, it's another Souls-like. We'll see if it can differentiate itself from the pack, but it already does look quite good. And it is coming from Game Freak, which Game Freak, obviously the developers of Pokemon. I didn't really register how big of a deal that was gonna be until the following day when I had multiple people message me about, why is the Pokemon developer doing a game that looks this good? Because they had read headlines about Pokemon developer announces new action Souls-like or new action game, and they saw images of it and they're like, what the hell? They're capable of something like this? And then I had to explain to them, yeah, Game Freak isn't owned by Nintendo. They can do what they want if they want to, and they have a different publisher, Fictions, handling the release of Beast of Reincarnation. And I think from that standpoint, it is just going to raise the awareness of this game. Ultimately, the game has to be good, but in terms of promotion and awareness of Beast of Reincarnation, I feel like that is just going to be a very big element of it, the fact that Game Freak is doing the game, and hey, credit to them if it turns out to be great, and that's what it ultimately will come down to. It's like the Stellar Blade thing. Alright, yo, it's great that Eve is an attractive character. Ultimately, the game has to be good. It's great that Game Freak, a studio that's fairly well known and the developer of one of the most iconic franchises on planet Earth, is handling something totally new and something that does look fairly compelling, but that can only get you so so far. You ultimately have to drop a quality game as well, and it all falls apart if you don't drop a quality game. Anything that, and again, it's totally different what elevated the promotion for Stellar Blade and Beast of Reincarnation, but anything that elevates promotion of a game, that helps, certainly, but it all comes down to whether or not the game is good, and Beast of Reincarnation, we'll see. The market is filled with a lot of higher quality Souls-like games, and it's filled with a lot of mediocre Souls-like games as well, so we'll see where Beast of Reincarnation falls, but right now, I do see a level of interest in this game that I think is only going to grow by the time we get to 2026. In post-apocalyptic Japan, humanity's last hope may rest with Emma and her loyal canine companion, Ku. Explore what it means to be human in Beast of Reincarnation, an expansive one-person, one-dog action RPG built around demanding technical combat. What awaits at Journey's End? And then on top of that, you've got the one-person, one-dog element of the game. People are going to be all over that in the context of a Souls-like game as well. I think this game is going to do really well. As long as it's a quality game, I think people are going to be all over it. So Beast of Reincarnation coming in 2026. Coming later this year, now announced for PlayStation 5, is the first-person action game Tokyo Underground Killer. A demo is now available for PC as a part of Steam Next Fest. Neon-infused katana action in a fever dream Tokyo. Dive into Tokyo's criminal underground as the feared Shinjuku vampire Kobayashi and take out crazy lunatics for just the right price. Unrelenting katana combat, slash, stab, and parry your way through hordes of monsters inspired by Japanese demons. Blood is the key to survival. Use 10 different blood skills to overcome challenging enemies, then suck their blood to replenish your health and skills. Fever Dream Tokyo. Explore neon-drenched renditions of real places like Shinjuku, Akihabara, or Shibuya. Enjoy Tokyo's nightlife. Between missions, you can relax in your own apartment in Shinjuku, buy decorations, and play minigames in the city hub. Become unstoppable. Upgrade your ability tree to become stronger and unlock new abilities. Hand-drawn comic, a bizarre story with crazy characters brought to life in dynamic comic scenes drawn by Heavy Metal Hanzo Steinbach. Thanks, Andrew. Over 2 hours of original electronic music composed by legendary Andrew Holshut. That will be coming later this year. It looks like a pretty stylish action game, not getting a lot of buzz, and I don't imagine it's going to get a ton of attention around the time of its release, given that if it does drop Q3, which is when it's planned, August, September, I mean, you're talking a lot of major games coming out around that time. It would be ideal for, like, an early August release, but a game like this isn't gonna be the biggest game under the sun anyway. It's just a stylish action game. I think it looks pretty cool. Gives me like some vibes of the quirkiness of like a Suda51 game. Definitely gives me the vibes of some of the trippiness of like a Suda51 game, but I think it looks stylish as hell, and I hope it turns out well. Out later this year, now confirmed for PS5 as well. Keep that on your radar as well. But that'll do it for me. Again, the DualSense controller will be getting a major update, allowing for more functionality and pairing updates as far as pairing functionality goes, I should say. Beast of Reincarnation, again, that's one of those games that I think is going to get a ton of buzz in 2026, and a lot of the times with these action Souls-like games, you just need a couple of factors that set it apart. A lot of the action Souls-like games are pretty good. Lies of P was one that was able to stand out. I think Beast of Reincarnation has the potential to stand out. Now it comes down to the game being of quality, and Tokyo Underground Killer confirmed for PlayStation 5. That'll be coming out later this year. Q3 is the window they have it slated for right now, but that can always change. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, sound off down there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.